Hi, Gemini, and welcome to Silky Intuitive. My name is Nancy. We're taking a look in the style of a Celtic cross reading at the general life for Gemini, the month of May into June 2017. Now, instead of significator, what I've got here is something that speaks about an underlying influence or a factor that is important. It's imperative, something that needs attention at this time. But it feels very much to me like there is a focus for Gemini at this time. And the focus is about your choices. Maybe for the first time you're choosing your path in life. Are you starting out in business, or are you choosing between love partners? There's a very important choice. It feels like you've invested a lot of yourself into this choice, whether it be education or family, love, obligations. We've got something going on here where there are several choices in front of you. And Gemini, now it's time to pick what is it that you want. Now, as I throw in this out, let me tell you, if you want a reading meant just for you, you can reach out to me through my Weebly website, and we'll start the process there. If you want to look at your love reading at the end of this video, over at my Vimeo channel, you can find your love reading. It is a 9-card past, present, future reading connected to your love life, Gemini. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, really? Gemini, what is happening? This is giving off some really... I've got good things going on here. I've got successes on one hand, and I've got this really negative energy that's kind of hovering over you. First, we want to talk about you and how you come across at this time. And you've got some success going here, Gemini. You've got a positive, smooth sea lying ahead of you, and whatever this is around these choices that you're being faced with. Are you faced with staying home and raising kids, or going out and getting a job? Are you faced with maybe having to pack up the house you're living in now and moving on to a new place? Maybe very suddenly, but you got choices during this time period. You seem to have a successful, smooth path in front of you. But what you've got that crosses you, that may be hindering you, is the King of Swords. He can be clear, yes, but he can be hard to deal with. He can be hesitant on the things that you want and more certain about what he wants. In a lot of ways, the King of Swords is the most selfish of all the kings, because he only sees one way, and that is his own way. He doesn't share opinions with others, especially, and I know this, if you are a female and you are dealing with, you know who I'm talking about, this kind of harsh, egomaniacal, kind of misogynist outlook, where he only sees what he wants to see and things have to be done his way. He's very clear about his opinion, and he's also very clear about his partner's role. And his partner's role, unfortunately, is to do his bidding, is to do what he wants. Unfortunately, it kind of feels like an enslavement in one way or another, whether you're enslaved by his negative attitude, by the cruel things he says. I think that some of you are dealing in general, whether it's a boss with a bad attitude or a partner who's just very clearly kind of a cruel and cold individual. He only has one way of seeing things, and that is his way. Now, at the foundation, we've got a wish, a desire. Maybe this is you wanting to formulate your own business. Maybe there's an opinion there as to whether or not you should start your business at home or go out and get a job. Well, you know, maybe you have children at home. This can speak to the children at home. And you're thinking you could possibly develop something at a home level. But you have a difference of opinion here on which way you should take your circumstance. It's your circumstance, Gemini, but it feels very much like you have a partner or a boss who wants to control your circumstance. Now, the foundation is the desire. It's the wish. It's the hoping upon hope that you'll have the right opportunity to do what it is that you are wanting to do. In the past, though, we're dealing with the devil. And that's why I feel this sense of maybe this is a marriage where it's gotten to feel like the male energy in the relationship, or your partner, if you're in a same-sex relationship, whatever it is, you're feeling a little bit more like you're at the mercy of your partner or your boss. But we have this chained feeling, this very obsessive kind of narcissistic attitude, kind of, like I said, cruel, unkind, sometimes judgmental. And the Six of Cups in the present is the home. It's the home. It's the connection between home and children and family and the past and the future. In the present day, you're very much concerned and focused on your home life. What's the word? The bibliography. Weird, right? The bibliography you're building with your children. The foundation as to which you are building your life, both past and present. We've got the past very much an element in your future. Now, or rather, you've got the past and your present. Now you've got the next six, which talks about your future, but it's emerging from a past situation into the present situation and on into the future. So for you, your past, your present, and your future are all relevant to the outcome. Now, this is a short period of time. It's only a month. I don't want you to look at the Five of Pentacles and get scared. You're still working out your own personal strength at this time. I think this overwhelming, negative kind of it's a heavy energy this guy gives off. It's a stubbornness. I feel very much like I'm screaming in someone's face and they hear nothing that I'm saying. And so there's a real reluctance to communicate with someone who's very stubborn. It's right here. Now, this card, though, represents you. It's facing that person with perseverance and with strength and with dignity and pride, by the way, because you've accomplished something special, I feel. And this resistance that is trying to tell you what they want from you, you're fighting that. You're fighting up against that because now that doesn't feel right. Now you have leverage. You have an accomplishment, something that you can work with now in whatever way this message is for you. There's something going on that has built your inner strength, whether it's an accomplishment, whether it's a higher statue in your community or a higher statue in the company, a statue at the company that you're working in. Pardon me, the messages are coming too fast. There's an inner strength that's building within you. Now, in your surroundings, your environment, we've got the world. Now, this is saying, whether you see it or not, Gemini, you have a world of possibilities in front of you. You've recently completed a cycle, and that's where I feel the accomplishment coming in. And I do see you completing a successful cycle in your life. It's all around you. There's a different air in your home because of your accomplishment. There is a lighter-hearted feeling about your life because you've accomplished something really special. Now, your hopes and fears is the Knight of Swords. Now, in this situation, he's going to be a reversed knight. Your fear would be cruelty, hastiness, anger, immature communication, someone who doesn't really know how to put their thoughts into word, but they know how to put their anger into words. They have a real ability to cut with their words. This card of hope would be a clearer way of communicating with this energy, this negative energy around you. To speak your mind clearly, get the message across, and have the other person respect your standings. Now, your outcome, you're going to have some difficulties with this at this time. I think this energy is purposely trying to affect, I should say. This person is trying to affect your success. They, for some reason, feel like they want to hold you back. Or they're trying to get you to take a job outside of the home. Maybe this person wants you to spend some time outside of your home. But it feels very much like your opinion is being pushed out to the wayside. They only see what they want to see. And they only see one way of you moving forward, and that's their way. Whether it's an employer, or it's a spouse, or a partner, whether it's a friend, or a parent. Something is working as an obstacle of your future. And you're looking to clear a genuine path. Okay. clarifications. First, I want a clarification on this King of Swords. What is his real purpose? The Ace of Wands. Well, like I said, he's got one opinion. It's about what he wants. That's what the King of Swords, his purpose is here. His purpose is to put his opinion on you and make you decide in his favor. I know this sounds very, I don't know, to some of you it's not going to make sense. Check your moon and rising. But to somebody, they're going to know exactly what I mean. It's about money. On the Devil, it's about money. It's about the way he sees you envisioning bringing in an income. I'm getting a message. This person has not considered the caregiving of the children, as if he thinks that one of the family members is going to do it for free or something. You know better. You know how you want the situation to go. This is very much about carving your own path. And it's very much about carving your own path. Okay. Is there a choice? The choice for you is to do what makes you feel the most balanced. And again, I'm feeling a lot of you are going to be choosing to base your profession from home. I can see you bringing business into the home. The Queen of Swords does what she wants. Pure and simple. This is you. This is your energy. Clearing your own path and doing what it is that you want. And for many of you, you're doing what is the best for the children, not what is best for this partner or this boss's vision of what your life should look like. This is very much a feminist's message. For some of you, this is about the masochistic, narcissistic male, and that's not a feminist statement at all, getting past that narrow-minded kind of one way of thinking process and doing what is your vision, what you see in the best interest of your children and your family. I'm just saying, I think that is going to be met with some resistance. There may be some guilt put upon you by a partner who really envisions you working outside of the home without really considering too much how the care and feeding of the family and the children, the care of the children plays into it. I feel someone has a very laissez-faire attitude about what to do with the children. The Hangman. You've made sacrifices, yes. You've been patient, yes. Now it's somebody else's turn. I'm a little irritated by this narcissistic attitude coming from the Devil. There's a little bit of confusion around the path forward for the children. But what I love about this is there is a loving energy there that makes an offer. Comes through as a Queen of Cups. Maybe a grandmother, maybe an aunt, maybe a friend. I do not see that this option comes without a cost. And that is the real message here during this time period. You've got this opportunity to make sure that all goes right with your path forward, along with the fact that you're dealing with a very, feels like an angry, possibly narrow-minded vision of what your life looks like on whatever level it is for you, Gemini, whatever this negative force you're dealing with looks like. I do see that an offer does come, but that offer actually comes with a price. And you're going to have to look at that part of it too in the long run, whatever this means to you. Okay, Gemini, if you want a reading meant just for you, you can reach me at my Weebly website or my email address. Both of them are here. Also, if you want to go over to Vimeo and take a look at your love life, there you go again. Take a look down below. You can find a whole variety of messages on all different levels, all 12 signs. And until the next time, Gemini, good luck through this. Be well if this resonates with you. If not, check your moon and rising, and peace.